Hello everyone, excellent evening everyone, excellent evening to every one of us. Well, highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome. Happy new week. How is your day? How has your day been? And I hope you came into this week with full energy. When I mean energy, well, when I say energy, I don't mean all the but motivation, high spirit for this week, and also knowing that that's about the last week of the month. Okay, so we're going to enter June soon. Oh my goodness, sixth month of the year. Can you imagine that the year is halfway done? What was your goal for 2024? What was your vision? And when I mean about goal and vision, I also think about your health. What was your health goal? What was your health vision? What was your goal generally for this year? I don't know what it's been for you. Anyway, today we are going to be looking at question and answer, and our focus would be on arthritis, spondylosis, pains, and others. Okay, any questions you have generally for middle age men and women, we are here to answer you. Okay, so happy new week, happy new week, happy new week. Who is live with me? Let's share. There is love in sharing. There is love in sharing. So let's share. Let me also be sure that we are hearing me. Okay, let's share. Oh, it's true. I didn't even download Facebook. Okay. Oh my goodness, this thing has caught me on the wrong side. Let me just see. So if you join me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this afternoon, evening, morning, no matter, depending on where you're calling in from. Okay, let's welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Well, highly welcome. So if you join me live, like I said, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. We are looking at question and answer generally, and I'm still going to be asking frequently asked questions on these topics we are dealing with on today: arthritis, spondylosis, pains, and aches in the body. I'm still going to ask some frequently asked questions, and then I'm going to answer them while I wait for you. Okay, so let's share. If you join me live, let's share out to your friends, share out to your stories, share out to your groups that you belong to, so that people can join us this evening as we go on live. Okay, all right. So who is live with me? You can greet, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Who is live with me? I'll soon be checking out to see who is live with me. All right, who is live with me as we share out this evening? Okay, who is live as we share? Oh, now I've shared on the group. So now we're sharing on newsfeed. Share newsfeed. So who is live with me this evening? Or is it just the 10 minutes issue we are having? Take full access. Okay. All right. All right, so who is live with me? So I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast as we look at arthritis, spondylosis, and some of the question and answers, frequently asked question and answer that people would have for that. Okay, that's what we're dealing with today as I share out. Okay, of course we all know that when we talk about spondylosis or we talk about arthritis, we're talking about all the issues that people have when they are going through some pains at this middle age. We are talking about the wear and tear that people have, okay, when they are going through this middle age. And when we talk about wear and tear, okay, it's like job, occupational wear and tear. Sometimes I see some people go on Uber, and then I'm like, why are you hiring Uber when you have all these cars that are parked here? And people will usually say, oh, they don't want wear and tear on their cars as they take it to trip. I know one man that does not travel outside his city with his car. He will always hire a vehicle. He cannot go outside his city. And year after year, when you see his car is still cha-cha. It's still as if it has not been used, because he limits the movement somehow. Not that he doesn't move it, but he just limits the movement. Okay, so that's what happens also to us on our bodies. Okay, some people will do the work of 5 people, 10 people, when they can source out some of those things. So by the time they do all that work, wear and tear also on their own body also. Okay, it happens to them. For example, if you look at, they have these statistics, okay, that they talked about. They say the present statistics of those suffering from arthritis. Okay, they combine data from National Health Interview Survey, and then they also looked at some core components to estimate average annual arthritis prevalence among civilians, among many people. And then they now estimated that 22.7%, that's like 54.4 million adults are diagnosed of arthritis, with significantly higher age-adjusted prevalence in women than in men. So can you see? All over the world, 54.4 million are estimated to suffer from arthritis within the year. Okay, and then they also found out that the impact of arthritis on many individuals is very, very significant. You know, they found out that about 23.7 million of those 54 million adults that they've been diagnosed of arthritis have limitations in their usual activities due to this arthritis. Okay, so this, when we talk about arthritis, is really, really bad, because it influences day-to-day lives of many people, in job places. You know, it actually has so much issue about that. So it's a topic that needs to be looked at. And when we talk about spondylosis is that arthritis that affects the spine. Okay, it's osteoarthritis that also affects the spine. Now, talking about osteoarthritis, we also have several types of arthritis. Okay, we have rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. Okay, when it now position based, like spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, thoracic spondylosis on your midsection, and then lumbar spondylosis at the lower back there. So all these are when we talk about arthritis. And they found out that in the future, even more and more people are going to suffer from arthritis, from the vital signs that they are seeing. And there are so many things that will make this happen. These and all that we have been sharing on this page on Aging with Grace about arthritis and things like that. Okay, and one of the reasons why they also found out this is, again, working from home. A lot of people work from home now. So there's this sedentary lifestyle that is stepping in, and then so many devices are beginning to come out that will be able to do part of the jobs that we are doing. Okay, so people are still going to move about less. So they begin with their research. They're finding out that more and more people are going to even suffer from arthritis later in the future. Okay, like I said, even suffer from arthritis. So you can ask your questions, and then I'll answer our questions here. Okay, so if you've joined me live, you can greet, like I said, so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Okay, now I've looked at the question number 1, which is, what is arthritis? I've described it. We have several types of arthritis. It's wear and tear. Okay, when it comes to osteoarthritis, and when it's rheumatoid arthritis, it's an immune deficiency, when the immune system is attacking itself. Okay, and then I also looked at what are some of the present statistics, which is our question number 2, for those suffering from arthritis, and I've given us that. And then we've also looked at question number 4, the future of prevalence of arthritis happening. Now also, can arthritis go away? Hello Faith, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome Christiana to this evening's broadcast. So glad that you're joining me, and I also wish you greet and also ask your questions. All right, so now many people ask the question, can arthritis go away? When will this arthritis go away? Am I going to live with this arthritis? Okay, now, although when we talk about arthritis, reversal of arthritis, management of arthritis, cure of arthritis, treatment of arthritis, a lot has improved greatly in recent years, particularly for osteoarthritis, okay? Inflammation and wear and tear. There are so many topics, there are so many teachings, there are so many trainings, there are so many drugs, there are so many supplements, there are so many lifestyle changes that one can use. Okay, so if one has osteoarthritis, it can be reversed through lifestyle changes, diets, supplementation, exercises. It can be reversed and gradually you will be out of it. Okay, and when we talk about lifestyle changes, we talk about what is the cause of your own arthritis. You need to find out the risk factors, you need to find out the cause of the arthritis, and you begin to work on it. And when we talk about working on it, if you know what is causing you pain, you stop it. If you know what is causing you pain, hello Maureen, you're welcome. Adetaye, you're welcome. If you know what is causing you pain, you stop it. That's when we talk about lifestyle. Look, I used to have serious knee arthritis, and I mean very, very serious ones that sometimes I will be crying. Okay, I don't have it again because I had to check what is causing the arthritis. So that's the first step in reversal of arthritis. What's the cause? Then the second thing you need to note is the risk factors. What are the risk factors? What are your risk factors? Mine, weight is one of it, okay? My mom is not weighty, she's a slim woman, but she has arthritis. So which means I also have a genetic factor for me. And then I also have weight. If I add more weight, I tend to have issues with my joints, okay? So I know those two very, very well, all right? So that's when we talk about risk factor and causes. Then you need to look at your diet. That's another thing. What are you eating? If you're taking a lot of inflammatory and oxidative food, they are going to cause inflammation in your system and oxidative stress, and that can cause arthritis. So you also need to look at that. Then another thing is sedentary lifestyle, okay? Lifestyle, let me talk about lifestyle. So we talk about, are you sedentary? Are you overworking? Are you using one part of your body more than the other parts? That's another thing, and that's why exercise comes in also in lifestyle when we talk about lifestyle changes, okay? So that's it. So the issue is that osteoarthritis can be reversed. Osteoarthritis, I don't want to use the word cure, okay? Because it's only God that cures. But osteoarthritis can be managed, it can be reversed in a way that you will not even remember that you ever had it, okay? Supplementation is another thing. You know, some people say, oh no, we want to do food. Yes, it's good if you can get all that your body needs, the nutrients that your body needs, you know, blocking and also bridging that nutritional gap. If you can get it from your diet, it's absolutely very interesting. But if you can't, supplementation now comes in, okay? And, you know, we have very fantastic supplements that are 100% organic, natural, that can actually help with your mobility, help with managing all those pains that one is having, and then adding all these other things I have mentioned to make sure you are out of it, okay? So there's actually very, very good thing in if one is talking about arthritis. And again, you know, one of the questions again that people ask is, at what stage can it be reversed? And that brings me to the fact that early detection, early management, starting at the early stage to manage your arthritis is the best. So don't wait until it becomes very, very bad. Some people will keep procrastinating, keep managing until it goes from stage 0 to stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3, when they can no longer move. That's what I get a lot from people. When they can no longer move, that's when they are beginning to make efforts to see if something could be done about it, okay? So one also need to look at that. That's question number 5. Hello, Agro Begeli, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Nobody is greeting. A lot of people are online, but they are not greeting. Okay, let's go to question number 6. We are treating frequently asked questions, okay? And I'm also waiting for your own personal questions, okay? So how can I tell if I have inflammation? You know, a number of times people always say that most times it's the inflammation you have, wear and tear you have. Hello, Idowu, you're welcome. Good evening. Welcome. I'll be greeting you people as your eyes coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love, but I also appreciate you greeting. Grace, welcome. I also appreciate you greeting and also asking your questions, okay? So another question that people ask when they have arthritis, spondylosis, and such pains and aches in their body is knowing the symptoms of inflammation, because Usually it's inflammation that leads to arthritis and things like that. I know Grace, you will greet. Thank you. How was your day, Grace? I hope your day was graceful. And thank you for coming to Aging with Grace. Okay, lots and lots of grace. All right, I love that name a lot. Okay, or I love that word. I love grace. You say grace found me. Grace is keeping me. Yeah. All right. So there are 5 signs of inflammation I would like to talk about today. One is heat. When your body is inflamed, you begin to feel warmth in that area that is inflamed. Like if you're having inflammation in your teeth, if you touch that area, maybe around the side that you're having that inflammation, it will be warm. Or sometimes maybe if you're having inflammation on your legs or things like that place will be warm. So heat is the first sign. And then pain is another sign, especially when it comes for arthritis. Okay, you will feel pain in those areas or some places where you're having inflammation generally in your body, because we're looking at also about pains. Okay, and then redness is another sign of inflammation. When the area is red, you know that there is an inflammation in that area. Hello, Jen Ray, you're welcome. Good evening. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. And then again, swelling is another symptoms of inflammation. Okay, the place will swell up. Like if you're having inflamed tooth, you find out that the place is swollen, or you're having inflammation any part of your body, you find out that the place is swollen. Or if you have a cut, you notice that if you have a cut and that cut you have or that bruise you have starts getting inflamed, just watch it. Let's even use that as an example. Number 1, you find out that that place is warmer than the other part of your body. Number 2, you will feel pain there. And then number 3, you will see some redness there. And then number 4, you will see that it's swollen more than the other part of your body. And then again, if that part of your body will lose its function, like if it's your tooth that is inflamed, you find out that you won't be able to chew on that place. Or you have your fingers that are inflamed, you won't be able to do many things you're doing with your hand. Then the specific symptoms you have depended on, when you have inflammation, is also some of the things. Like now, if you have long time inflammation, it can lead to a number of symptoms that can affect your whole body in many ways. Okay, short-term inflammations, like when you have cuts, those ones are not so much like that. But when you have long-term inflammation, the symptoms can become very, very chronic, like serious body pains. Some people are going through pains because of inflammation in different parts of their body. Hello, Fatio, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Okay, and then sometimes you won't be able to sleep. Inflammation, when it's chronic and when it's prolonged, it takes sleep away from people. And then the fatigue, tiredness is another symptoms of inflammation. And depression, anxiety, mood changes. Okay, we are talking about long-time inflammation. When the inflammation has stayed for long, okay, it can begin to cause anxiety, depression, mood changes. Okay, and then sometimes, it can go, even though it's not in your stomach, you're having such issues, you can begin to have gastrointestinal issues like constipation, diarrhea, and acid reflux if you have long-time inflammation. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, you're welcome. How are you? How is Italy doing? I know what is coming next. Taya Green, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Weight gain and frequent infection is also part of it. So that's question number 6. So answering question number 7. I'm looking at frequently asked questions about arthritis, spondylosis, pains, and things like that. Okay. So some people would ask if eggs are good or bad for arthritis. Eggs, okay? Consuming eggs can lead to increased amount of swelling and pain if it's so much, especially if you're taking so much of it, because it contains one arachidonic acid, which helps to trigger inflammation in the body. But eggs also contain saturated fat, which can also induce some kind of joint pain. So if you must take eggs, take it in moderation. Take more of your egg whites if you're having arthritis and inflammation. Okay, then another thing people would always ask, especially when I do my exercise and I tell people to exercise, they will ask you, does walking help arthritis? Okay, walking is one of the most important things you can do if you have arthritis. It's one of the most important things. Try it yourself. You have arthritis, you're having pains of arthritis, you come out and you begin to walk gradually. gradually. And even if you're having body pains and things like that, you just find out that with time you're getting better, you're beginning to enjoy the work and things like that. But the issue is that just even to start, that's where it starts from. So it also helps you to lose weight. Remember that weight is one of the most chronic culprits to arthritis. Okay, so walking can also help you lose a few calories here and there, and proper weight can actually help you with having better management of your arthritis. Okay, and again, it also lessens the stress on your joints, and then it will improve the arthritis symptoms that you're having. So walking actually helps. Hello Priska Bell, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, even though you have not greeted. All right, question number 9. People always ask what causes arthritis flares. How come when we talk about arthritis flares, you begin to have so much of the pain at a particular time, okay? But and then at some other times it's as if it's easier. So the most common trigger of osteoarthritis flare is overdoing an activity or trauma to the joint. Like now, if usually you work for maybe like your steps, you take like 5,000 steps a day, but maybe something happens that day and you take 10,000 or 15,000 steps, that joint has been overused, so it can cause flare if you're already an arthritis patient. Okay, other triggers of arthritis will be bone spurs. You know, all tiny bones that come out. And remember, why you have bone spurs is sometimes when your body is just feeling, oh, your muscles are weak, and they feel that, oh, you need more strength in your bones to carry your muscles and the things you're doing, you will now begin to produce more bones. And when they are producing that bones, it becomes like tiny spurs that come out. Okay, so bone spurs can also trigger flares of arthritis. Stress. When you're stressed out, whether emotionally stressed, physically stressed, psychologically stressed, it can actually also cause flares of arthritis. Hello Joy, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Matt, Doris, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. I hope it's not my phone playing tricks on me, because sometimes people will greet, my phone will be delaying, it will not even show it. Anyway, whichever one, we will just go ahead with today. All right, so I'll just be greeting as I see us. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. All right, so repetitive motions is another thing that brings on flares of arthritis. Like I said, like maybe you have a course to do some things at a particular time, like those who type a lot. If somebody is having hand joint arthritis, like wrist arthritis, and the person is resting for a while from typing, and the person now does a lot of typing for a certain period, is going to have what we call repetitive motion flares that causes the arthritis. Another thing that could cause arthritis is cold weather, and you find out that cold weather is actually one of the major causes of arthritis flares, especially for elderly people. You find out that during harmattan, winter, cold season, that a lot of elderly people are beginning to complain about joint pains here and there. Okay, and also change in barometric pressure, inflation, and weight gain is another. Those are some of the things that will cause arthritis flares. Okay, so question number 10, is dark chocolate good for arthritis? Yes, dark chocolate, green teas are very, very good for arthritis because they have anti-inflammatory properties in them. Hello, Modupe Olori, Fatima, Daramola, Annette, Acheng, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, thank you for joining me. Okay, like I said, these foods contain natural inflammation fighters such as antioxidants and phytochemicals. Phytochemicals are natural chemicals found in some plant foods. Okay, so dark chocolate also has that anti-inflammatory properties, and it also has phytochemicals. So for those of you who love chocolate, enjoy your dark, healthy, natural, organic chocolate. Okay, also some foods that may actually ease inflammation are also associated with rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, so another question is question number 11. What foods or drinks are bad for arthritis? Okay, there are some foods that if you have arthritis, you're not supposed to take them. I'm waiting for our questions. So I'm just asking the frequently asked questions and taking it, but I'm actually waiting for our questions. Okay, added sugar, stop it. If you have arthritis, stop added sugar. Okay, and because sometimes some of those foods you take out there, they already have added sugar. So why are you taking sugar, especially at your middle age? You don't need it. Okay, processed red meats, all those bacons, sausages, they are not good for you when they are processed. Okay, then gluten containing foods, you also see some foods that they will tell you, beware, this food has gluten. They are not good for arthritis. Highly processed food, alcohol, vegetable oils, all those saturated fats. Okay, foods that are high in salt and sodium, not good for you. Okay, added sugar, like I said, they are not good for you. Refined carbohydrates are not good for you. And too much of omega-6. If you have arthritis, avoid too much of omega-6. Now, there's a difference between omega-3 and omega-6. Okay, or omega-3 is very, very good for arthritis, but omega-6 is not good for arthritis. So avoid it. Avoid artificial sweeteners. Avoid and also stop trans fats. They are not good for you at all if you're having arthritis. Okay, question number 12. What fruits are good for managing arthritis? What are some of the foods that are good for managing arthritis? Okay, all fruits have health benefits. That's the truth about it. But some have more disease-fighting properties than some others. Okay, some fruits have more disease-fighting properties. Take, for example, if you are abroad, tart cherries. Okay, if you get the dark ones, the red-colored dark ones, they have very, very good anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits because they have the flavonoids anthocyanin. And also, if we're talking about fruits and vegetables, very dark-colored fruit like avocado is very good. Watermelon, grapes are very good. Okay, they are very, very good for managing arthritis. All those fruits that are dark-colored and that have less sugar in them. Okay. All right. Question number 13. How do you stop arthritis from progressing? How do you stop arthritis from progressing? So maintaining a healthy weight is number one, especially for those that their arthritis is risk of weight. Okay, there are some people who are slim, like I said, and they have arthritis. Okay, excess weight will put additional pressure on your weight-bearing joints, such as hips and knees. So if you want to stop the progression of arthritis, reduce and maintain your weight. The second thing you need to do is to control your blood sugar. Control your blood sugar level. Okay, get physical if you want to stop arthritis from progressing. Hello, Olabisi Otubanjo, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. We are looking at some questions and answers that people have when they have arthritis or when they want to manage arthritis. And I'm saying, if you ask your own, I'll answer it, but I'm going through some, maybe like 40 questions and answers. Okay, frequently asked questions. I will soon be through. I have to move faster now. Hello, Nel Masiyambri, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm saying get physical. Get physical, have more exercises, protect your joints. That's another way to reduce progression. Okay, and then choose a healthy lifestyle. Ultimately, the best defense against any disease, whether it's arthritis, osteoarthritis, whether it's diabetes, is healthy lifestyle. Okay, so I look at it as the 4 ways. One is your lifestyle. Thank you, Sarah Kwechi. One is your lifestyle changes. 2 is diet. 3 is exercising. Okay, and when I talk about lifestyle changes, sleeping well is there, managing stress is there. Okay, stopping smoking is there. All right, and then the 4th one is supplementation. Supplementation is important for us when we reach middle age, because supplements will help to bridge the gap of nutrition. Okay, so and that's why they are called nutritional supplements, like what I have in my hand now. Fantastic. You can take your garlic thyme. This is proper garlic, 100% garlic. Okay, and then I have my Forever Move, which has egg, neem shell, and also has turmeric. Okay, very, very good. I've used it for years for people on arthritis. So supplementation is absolutely very, very good. Okay, you can order yours by chatting me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Hello, Mommy Stella, how are you? Welcome. Mommy Stella is live with me today. That's one of our senior pastors in our ministry. You're welcome, 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 ma. Good evening, ma. I heard your trip back was very good. We just had our women's conference. Thank you for joining me, okay? Thank you, ma'am. So appreciative of this. Okay, so my WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642 +234 703 515 1642. So you can chat me on my WhatsApp number if you want any of the supplements that can help you, or any of my books. I have a lot of books. I have a book that deals specifically with natural remedies for arthritis. I have books on heart health. I have books on how to manage ulcers. I have book on how to manage essential, solutions for diabetes. I have over 21 books on health and wellness that you might need. Okay, so you can chat me on my WhatsApp number. Now, question number 14. For those of us who just joined us, we are looking at questions and answers about arthritis, spondylosis, pains generally in the body. Okay, now some people will ask, does exercise help arthritis? Yes, like I said before during the introduction, exercise helps to ease arthritis pain and stiffness especially. Okay, many times, like I said, it's inflammation that would make the arthritis one is having to pain. So exercise is very, very crucial for people with arthritis because it increases the strength and flexibility. It increases your strength and flexibility, reduces your joint pain, and also helps to combat fatigue. A lot of people think when they exercise they get tired, but the truth of the matter is that when you exercise, you build stamina and you get much more stronger. Hello, Joy Okpetu, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so exercise is very good. Exercise will help to relieve your muscles, make them relaxed, and also make your muscles, massage your muscles. It will help with strength. It will help with flexibility. It will also help you to combat the pain and fatigue that will come with arthritis. Okay, another question that people would ask is, does massage help arthritis? Massage helps to relieve the pain and also ease muscle stiffness associated with arthritis, thereby improving circulation and helping to reduce inflammation. Remember that inflammation is one of the things that when we talk about arthritis, there's always just inflammation beside it. Okay, and again, massage can also the massage that would translate to enhanced blood flow to the arthritic joints would also improve movement and also reduce pain. So if you're massaging, make sure you're massaging very well. And I have very fantastic massage lotions here. I have the heat lotion. It's a fantastic massage lotion. I always tell people, if I'm traveling, I usually rub, this is my cream. Sometimes I combine the two. I just put them in a cover. I'll just put a little of this, put a little of this. Where is the one I'm using? Where did I take it out? Okay, I'll just put a little of this, mix them together, and then I'll massage the area sometimes before I move out. And then when I come back after having my bath, I massage and I sleep very, very well. Okay, so massage actually helps with arthritis. In fact, I have a few clients who will say they don't like swallowing supplements or drugs. Okay, so they are just on these two, and it's been helping them, especially when it hasn't gotten beyond stage 1 and stage 2. All right, so question number 16: what vegetables should you eat if you have arthritis? Okay, then we should also look at some that you shouldn't eat. Okay, first of all, let's look at the vegetables you should not eat if you're having arthritis. As our question number 16: eggplants, garden egg, peppers, some kind of peppers, tomatoes, and sometimes potatoes. These ones that are in the nightshade family, they are not good for you if you have arthritis, especially if you're having serious arthritis flares or you're having very much arthritis. Okay, reduce the intake of these vegetables because they contain chemicals called sonalin, and this sonalin, for some people, it increases the pain of arthritis and also increases the inflammation. So if you're having serious arthritis, reduce at that moment eggplant, peppers, tomatoes, and potatoes. Okay, Irish potatoes. All right. Then the vegetables you should eat are green leafy vegetables. They are very good for you. Green leafy vegetables, very good for arthritis. Okay. So question number 17. What are the strongest natural anti-inflammatory supplements that you can get, or anti-inflammatory properties you can get? Hello Suzanne, Joel, you're welcome. Temitope Adefuye and Blessing Momo, welcome. Thank you for joining me this evening. Okay, so when we talk about anti supplements that will fight inflammation, alpha lipoic acid, okay, is a fatty acid that your body makes. And then there is a substance you can find in turmeric called curcumin. Okay, curcumin is that component in turmeric that fights inflammation a lot. And that's why when I looked at the food that could help arthritis, I told people get turmeric, fresh turmeric that you have made yourself and you're sure it's turmeric, and add it up every day, morning, afternoon, night, tea, whatever. It will help you. Okay. Also, and in this forever move, it's made mainly of turmeric and eggshell membrane, so it's very, very good for arthritis. I have used it for hundreds of people and I've always gotten testimony from it. Okay. Then fish oil supplements contains omega-3 fatty acids, and they are very, very vital for people who are suffering from arthritis. And we also have a very good one, which is our Actis C. Okay, Actis C omega-3 is one of the best. I always tell people you can do the experiment yourself. Get my Actis C omega-3, get another omega-3, put the two of them inside fridge, and the next morning bring it out. Anyone that is still shaking with oil is the good one. Okay, all right. And then again, ginger is very good, and you have ginger in our Active HA. Okay, pomestine, berry nectar, they are also very, very good. Okay, and like I said, a lot of greens, dark leafy green vegetables, and we also have our fields of green. Where's my pack? If I didn't come out with my pack, and super green that can actually help you. All right, question number 18. Does vitamin D help with inflammation? Okay, remember, like I said, hello Bala Amosu, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Valda Jeffrey, you're welcome. Amuche Ngozi, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us this evening. All right, as we look at some questions, common questions that people ask concerning arthritis, spondylosis, and very soon we'll be entering inside the specific questions on spondylosis. Okay, all right. So people always, when you talk about inflammation, then that brings to mind vitamin D. Okay, beyond the critical functions of calcium, okay, vitamin D also has been found to play an important role in the modulation of immune inflammatory system through regulating the production of inflammatory cytokines that inhibits, okay, all these pro-inflammatory cells. So vitamin D is absolutely very well. And if you're getting your vitamin D, if possible, get it with calcium. Okay, we have this calcium and vitamin D combined because vitamin D will help with digestion of your calcium and also usage of your calcium. So get a calcium that has vitamin D, like this is calcium with vitamin D that you will have. Question number 19 is, can lack of vitamin D cause joint pain? A vitamin D deficiency can affect both physical and mental health, but many people have low levels of vitamin D without even realizing it. Okay, especially people who go from home AC, car AC, office AC, car AC, home AC. They're just moving from one cubicle because ours is enclosed to another enclosure to another enclosure. They have vitamin D deficiencies, and when they do, when they have these deficiencies, they will now suffer from muscle pain and joint pains. Okay, and especially for people who have rheumatoid arthritis, it's very, very good for you to make sure you get enough vitamin D. It's absolutely very, very good for you to make sure you get vitamin D. Okay, question number 20 is, if spondylosis is part of natural aging process, why does everyone now, have spondylosis? Okay, it's highly likely that most of us will even have some form of degenerative changes in our spines. Remember, anytime we talk about spondylosis, we're talking about spines. Okay, but what happens is that after a lifetime of using your back, some people, like I said, spondylosis can come without symptoms, but it's there. It's not that it's not there, it's there, but they're not having symptoms about it. Okay, and some people it comes with symptoms, mild symptoms. Some people it comes with very, very heavy symptoms, depending on their lifestyle and other things. So the effects of aging aren't as severe for everyone. Okay, so whether you have pain depends on whether your spine or where your spine is affected during the spondylosis. I always talk about occupational spondylosis, so that is a part of the risk factor. People who work in offices and they sit, I'm sitting on a static chair now, and some people can sit here for 3, 4, 5 hours without realizing it. So by the time they've done that for like 8, 10, 15, 20 years, they begin to have lumbar spondylosis at that stage when they are about to retire. Okay, and some people work in a way that they have to put their heads in a particular way, maybe to read and to do things like that. So, and then it now comes on their cervix, which their cervical region. Okay, and then they begin to have cervical spondylosis. So spondylosis is part of an aging process, but also if you are having some kind of occupational or sitting weights that will cause some pressure on that area, you begin to have it more than other people. So, and then another question that people will ask, I always get these questions a lot. People don't want to go through surgery anytime you talk about spondylosis, but medical doctors will always come up with that solution. So people will always ask, what are some of these non-surgical ways to deal with spondylosis? So first of all, make sure, they always say that early detection is the best. So if you're having spondylosis of any type, make sure that you start early to begin to deal with the things about it. Okay, hello Titilaya Adeoti, you're welcome. Edna Mambis, you're welcome. Hannah Frempon, thank you for watching. Comfort Bamibola, thank you. I can't read this. Kunle Ayo Ade Fadeke Adesoya Bola Amosu, you're welcome. Chika Agidi, you're welcome. Joy Chituru, you're welcome. We are all watching without greeting. No wahala today. Some days are like that. Noya Okpala, you're welcome. All right. So most people who have spondylosis respond well to non-surgical treatments, especially if they start on time. Okay, like taking supplementation. I've had a lot of people who have spondylosis, and just these 2 supplements help them. Okay, bed rest is also part of it. Physical therapy or physiotherapy, okay, can help. Spinal traction, prescription medications, spinal injection. I even have a case of someone who, he just takes the injection every 6 months, and then it helps him. Okay, so but when you do all these things, make sure you take up approach of comprehensive healing, comprehensive lifestyle changes, comprehensive dealing of such things. That's what will help you. Hello Chinwe SN, you're welcome. Okay, Chika is asking, what are some of the natural things to take to eliminate high cholesterol apart from exercising? Okay, for high cholesterol, you also need good omega-3. Remember that sometimes cholesterol will just block, there's a blockage on the arteries. So good omega-3, any food that can give you omega-3 is very, very good for you. Okay, or you go on 100% natural omega-3 supplement like what I have in my hand now, or salmon, mackerel, but you have to eat enough of it. Some kind of nuts, you have to know the quantity to take. So it's with, if you have a dietitian that can help you to get all this, or if you know the quantity you have to take, you can go ahead and tell them. If not, just get Active C and add it as part of your health. Also, having green leafy vegetables are very, very good for you. They can help also in boosting and helping cholesterol levels. Okay, all right, so I will take more questions when I have them. So what are some of the non-surgical ways? I've already told us that. That's our question number 21. 22, will you need surgery if you have spondylosis? Well, it depends on the stage Okay, there are some stages that lifestyle changes, supplementation, exercises can handle, but there are some stages that will actually um, need surgery before you can get yourself. Okay, so you find out from your doctors what stage it is and what you need to do. Hello, NK Wax. Thank you from Kaduna. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. You're welcome, NK Wax. I miss you. How are you? All right, so question number 23. There are some facts that we need to know about spondylosis, okay? I will just give us some of those. Some people ask, what are some of the things that I need to know? Number one, you have neck spondylosis, which is cervical spondylosis, back spondylosis, which is lumbar spondylosis. They can develop as we age, okay? That's age is one of the causes. Then degenerative conditions. When you age, you will now have such degenerative conditions that will affect your spine. Like I said, spondylosis is a normal age-related condition. In fact, they estimated that 90% of adults which are over the age of 60 have conditions of spondylosis. Like I said, many people have it. Okay, so, and when you know that many people have it, don't feel your own is somehow. But the issue is to start on time. There are people who just go through pain. They are not handling it until it becomes very, very bad. A stitch in time saves 9. Okay, so that's it. Hello, Chika Gidi. Thank you for thanking me. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Tony Lesoni, you're welcome. Gladys Kosai, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Okay, so question number 24. What do I avoid if I'm having spondylosis? Okay, avoid sitting in the same position for extended period, especially if you have lumbar spondylosis and even cervical spondylosis. Okay, avoid tight clothing. Tight clothing can compress your muscles and they can actually cause some kind of friction that could make your spondylosis worse. Then avoid sleeping on mattresses that are too soft. Get orthopedic mattresses if you have spondylosis. Go and get orthopedic mattresses. Then select a pillow that is appropriate for your neck. I didn't come out with that my pillow. I would have shown you some kind of pillows that I also use sometimes when I have to lie for long on my bed. Then avoid sleeping anywhere an air condition or fan blows directly on you. There are some people that their air condition, you see it directly on their beds, or in their office table, you see it directly on them, or in the car, they put the AC to be blowing on their legs and things like that. So you need to avoid where AC blows directly on you, especially for a very long time. So those are some of the things you need to avoid if you're having spondylosis, okay? All right, I think we have 30 questions today. I hope we're getting to the end because we have just 6 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's some of the things you need to avoid, okay? Will I need surgery? I've said yes, you might need surgery depending on the stage. If it has reached stage 4, you need surgery, okay? That's question number 25. You might need surgery. You might need surgery, okay? So what kind of pain does spondylosis cause? That's some of the questions people ask. Pain that may be mild or it can also be deep depending on the area, the stage. Stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, depending on the stage. The pain can actually spread to your upper arm. Like if you're having cervical spondylosis, it can stretch all the way to your fingers. If you're having lumbar spondylosis, it can stretch all the way to your toes, okay? So it depends on the stage that it is in. Question number 26. What makes spondylosis worse? The same thing that makes arthritis worse, okay? Pain typically worsens during periods of rest and inactivity. Those two, rest or inactivity, which may also cause some people to experience more pain during the midnight or after prolonged sitting or early in the morning. So usually moving and exercising will help your spondylosis pain, okay? So that's the thing. You find out some people say, oh, early in the morning we are having one kind of pain or the other. That's what worsens spondylosis, sedentary lifestyle, and some other things that we have looked at before. Question number 27. What exercise should you do to avoid, or what exercises should I do if I have spondylosis, and what exercises should I not do? I've done that video. You can go and watch my last week Saturday, 2 weeks ago Saturday on that. But again, weightlifting exercises that might twist your neck and your hands are not good for you. Okay, swimming is very good for you. Aerobics, walking, very good for you. All right, so watch that video for details on exercises that you need. Question number 28. What are the side effects of spondylosis? Some people will ask, oh, if I'm having spondylosis, what again can come to me? Hello, Depeju Otu, you're welcome. Tony, okay, I've greeted you before. So some of the side effects of or symptoms of spondylosis is pain in the neck that may travel to your arms and your shoulder all the way. Okay, some people might not even have pains here, but they will just be having the pains around here. It still could be coming from the cervical spondylosis. Okay, then headaches. You can have headaches. You can also have some kind of grinding feeling when you're moving your neck. Weaknesses. Some people, it might not even be pain. They'll just find out that their arms are weak, that they can't carry their arms the way they would usually carry it. And some people have this numbness on their shoulder, their arms, and their hands. Okay? And some people is stiffness in their neck. They find it difficult to move the way they would have moved ordinarily. And do you know that some people, it gets to the stage when they are now not able to keep their balance because of spondylosis? You see the people walking in a way, they're walking in funny ways. It could be spondylosis. And again, when it gets bad, when it's lumbar spondylosis, they might find it difficult to hold their urine. Bladder control becomes very difficult for them. All right, 2 minutes to go. I must stop very soon. All right, I've already looked at which foods that are good for spondylosis. I've already talked about it. Okay, that's a number. For arthritis is the same for spondylosis. The fruits that are best. And then finally, in our question today, can I avoid pains, aches, and pain? The answer is yes. That's our question number 30. You can live a life free of pain. You can live a life free of arthritis. You can live a life that does not end up with all these old age diseases. And how you can achieve this is prevention. Prevention is better than cure. Prevention is safer than cure. Prevention is cheaper than cure. Start now, early enough. Even if you're old, start now to do something about it. Start now to reverse all those issues that you're having and have a better life. And one of the things that could help you, like I said, is routine exercise. You must have routine exercise. You can't do it without it. And make sure you incorporate all the sections of exercises that can help you as an individual. And the best way to do it is to enjoy the exercise and make sure you're enjoying it. Number 2 is diet. Diet is absolutely very important. What are you eating and what is eating you? Those two are the diets I talk about. Emotional diet, physical diet. Emotional diet is what is eating you. Sometimes people get sick because of what is eating them. All the evils in their heart, all the grudges in their heart, unforgiveness in their heart, looking for whom to pay back, emotional, all those, we all know it. It could be what is eating you, and then what you are eating. What are you eating? A lot of us, especially women, we don't take care of ourselves. Now we're talking about supplementation, why you need supplement. There is a nutritional gap in your feeding. You can't do without it now in the world. A lot of foods are made, pesticides are sprayed, fertilizers, and you cook the food, you cook away all the nutrients that is there, and then you come out and say you're eating food. Man, you're not. That's why you're beginning to feel sick. Your gut is not healthy, your colon is not healthy, and then you begin to feel sick. So that's why you need supplementation, and there are very good supplements out here that can help you. And that is why I'm here also for you, to help you get all those ones. Chat me on my WhatsApp number, +234 703 515 1642, and I'll be able to guide you and lead you to what you can use to prevent these things from coming. Okay, we are having a promo on bee pollen. Bee pollen, for example, is one of our very affordable products, and that's why I'm also doing a promo on it. Buy 2 and get 1 free. Buy 1 and get the second at half price. or buy only one at 15% discount, because I know what this bee pollen can do for menopausal women, for andropause men, for everyone out there. Even if you just remain on this as a preventive measure for some of these things we are mentioning, it will do you good. Hey, it's 9 o'clock, we have to stop, okay? Then another thing that could help when we talk about it is, we've talked about exercise, we've talked about diet, we've talked about supplementation, and then the next one is lifestyle, your lifestyle, your lifestyle, your lifestyle. That's one of the things that could help you to make sure that you are living healthy, you are well. A lot of us have bad lifestyle. When do you sleep? When do you wake up? How do you handle stress management and things like that? Your office places, how do you handle people? And I always tell people, I say, don't carry people in your hearts. Leave them. If I go to bed, I'm not going to bed with anybody in my mind, because I handle situations and I handle things as I see them. And I'm true to myself. Where I'm wrong, I blame myself first. And then where there is a problem, I look for what is it that I can do. And another thing that could help when it comes to this is, whatever you cannot change, don't bother trying to change it. Try to change what you can change, and what you cannot change, leave it and adjust to it, okay? Hello, Titilaya Date. God bless me. Amen. 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 In Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, ma. Amen. I receive. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace, for saying well done. I appreciate you all. Please share. Some of these questions are some frequently asked questions that people would want the answers to. It's not just about my supplements, but if you buy it, I'm happy, okay? Because I know it will help you, and I know you will feel better, and you will look better, and you will anti-aging, rejuvenating. Love you all. See you on Wednesday.